Alright, what's going on, boys? I'm Gaming here, back with another video. Today, we are on episode, I want to say 4 of building out St. Louis. So just do a quick recap here of what we got so far. So this outline is what we've done so far. We've kind of got this interstate running down the middle of the city. We have some residential here, some industrial on the right, and some commercial down here at the bottom. And last video, we kind of struggled a little bit to make this sort of bridge with the on-ramps here. And actually what happened, just to be honest, I did it and I forgot to save. So I had to come in here and redo everything that we did last video. It went a lot faster the second time, but yeah, last video was kind of this section here. One thing I would like to be able to do this episode is, maybe expand the city a little bit more residential, but I'd like to figure out how to get rid of some of this noise pollution. And it does look like we have some major traffic issues here as well. So yeah, we might look at that as well here in just a minute. This is actually really bad. And yeah, we'll change the music. Yeah, let's try to put in, I know there's like highway sound barriers. I don't know how to put those in. I think they're here somewhere. Let's see if we can find that. I don't know. I bet they're here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So let's try to put those in. We'll see if that helps any. Okay, we can't put any there, which is fine. Surprised these people aren't complaining. And let's just kind of put it down most of the highway, because I think at some point... Actually, we might not need it on this side, because this is all industrial, and I don't think that they care as much. Yeah, let's just... I guess we'll just leave that one. Yeah, I'm hoping that helps. I don't know if it will, though. What we could do... There's really nothing we could do, because this is literally the... Like, how it is laid out in St. Louis. Like, there's residential right off the interstate, so I don't know what else we could do here. Obviously, you could zone it as commercial. I was really hoping that would do more. Maybe we'll give it a little bit of time. Let's figure out what the heck is going on here. Where are we hung up at? This roundabout? Oh, it's right here. We need a roundabout here. This is clogging up everything. Throw in like a medium roundabout. See if we can get things flowing there. I mean, anywhere that we can really put a roundabout around here, we probably should. Man, I can't believe it backed it up that much. It's crazy. We'll probably end up having to do like bus stops and whatnot at some point. I don't really know. I've not really done that before. Speed it up a little bit. Not seeing too much of what we could do. We could add another off-ramp somewhere, but that's not realistic to the city. All right, we need some action here too. Let's do a little roundabout here. I feel like it's getting better. Oh, well, maybe not. All right, we'll let that play itself out. Man, I cannot believe that did not help the noise pollution at all. Man, it's all the way to these towns too. Okay, well, we'll have to tackle that here in a bit then. What else do we need? We need to zone. We have big demands. People are wanting to move in here. Let's look at our next plot of land that we want to zone. So we kind of ended here. And obviously we're going to have to fix this interstate at some point and delete all this because that's not realistic. Let's look at where the residential goes from here. It looks like it just kind of pops out here to the left. I could also go more north with it, but it feels kind of awkward to go north with it without our highway in. Because I just kind of want to follow the highway all the way up and have my residential to the left of it. And let's go south here really quick. Oh, yeah, that's all commercial. We have room to expand commercial. So let's do this. Let's purchase a few plots of land here. It's going to cost us about $40,000 a month here. See if we're still making money. Oh, yeah, we're chilling. Making $440. So let's see what we can do here. So we have this block of road with a roundabout here. Oh, so here's the roundabout we put in. So we've actually done a little bit more than what I've highlighted. Kind of past that. So that roundabout continues to go this way, and there's a road that stems off of this way, which is this. So, do we fill in all this? We did. So what we could do is just continue this road up and fill in. I don't want to do that, though. Yeah, let's continue this road out. I think that's the obvious move. I guess this is a 4-lane, isn't it? Just go out with that. And then we have a street that comes off. Looks like a 2-lane street that comes off. And then maybe we can just kind of make this corner here. Yeah, so the roundabout, and then it kind of tees up here. And then, okay, so we have a park up here. This is our first parks we've run into. Fairground Park. So let's make this little intersection here. I don't know if we can get the park in this video. Yeah, we probably can. Probably put the parks up here. And how does this run? Almost like this direction. So let's just put in a road, something like this. And this will be our park area. And then from there, we'll just fill in streets. It looks like this also comes back and links up to another street below here. So probably links up. I don't know why that's a one-way. Anybody tell me why I have a one-way there? We'll be fixing that. And it looks like this street just kind of links up like in random places. But there's a big street here. That's what I'm trying to capture. And I think it just kind of goes, it kind of elbows back in. Something like so. And it literally just like cuts in between these neighborhoods. So just do something like that. And yeah, let's try to fill this in. We'll just do alleys. Let's fix this. Whatever the heck we were doing there. And let's fill this in with alleys. Wow, I don't know why. That's like really confusing for me to do. Okay, there's a church there. I don't know if you can do churches in this game. I'd assume you could. A little something like that. A little something like that. Are we happy with that? Look, we are. And then just kind of crosses around here. Just gonna move this up a little. Help me focus. It's kind of hard to see like where you're working out of. Let me redraw this. It's like a nightmare. Yeah, we're kind of like up here. It's kind of what we're working on. Okay, then these streets run... They almost come to a point here, like a... I won't say a T, but... everything kind of converges right here. So these three streets, we actually want to change those. And bring them more to like a point. So delete these. And what did we have? An alley?
This program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain
and then
until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Just kind of continue it like this. And actually, they come to a point. It's close enough. Now let's fix it. It's gonna bug me. So all these little points right here actually end up elbowing back to the right. I want to fix that. It just doesn't... It looked weird to me when I built it. So they all kind of... come back this way. Close enough. That's pretty good. Let's zone all this out.
Now entering Fit Digital Games. Prepare for sensory overload.
You want it. Are you setting a good example for your...
I need to look to see if there's a way to turn off ads in this, man. Super annoying. Oh, you can turn off the radio ads. Oh, bro. Right here, there's a button for it. Oh, that makes my life so much better. All right, let's see if our traffic situation got any better. It is nighttime, so I don't know if that counts, but it's definitely better. Or was it here? You know, I think we need a roundabout here as well. Nice. This noise pollution is crazy, man. Oh, wow. Now we're clogged up here. Oh, I didn't even notice I did this. My interstates have converged into one giant mess. I didn't even know that happened. Just pause right quick. Yeah, we got to fix that. So let's go. What even is this? A 4-lane? That's what happens is when you move it too much over, they converge. Super interesting. Okay. And we'll just go a one-way off. That way. One way that way. And now everybody's happy. Maybe. Okay, looks like that residential is getting bought up. And now we finally have another demand for industrial. So let's come over here. Let's see what we're working with. So this is what we built last time. Looks like there's a bridge that goes across. There's actually 2 bridges that go across here we've not built yet. What exactly is this? Looks like this is raised as well. Oh, is this for... No, okay. I thought it was for trains for a second. And it stems off of this Chestnut Street that we built here. And that is raised as well, so we can keep that. And it looks like this is just a normal 2-lane road. Don't know how elevated it is, though. Kind of go like a top-down view here. Okay, it kind of bends down, and then it goes almost like diagonally like this. Bro, I'm going to have to buy another plot of land just to build this stupid bridge. Somewhat realistically. I'm going to have to buy this, boys. All right. Stock it to me. It's only $7,000 a month. That just kind of goes across here. We'll just end it right there. Nice. And then from there is just a bunch of little streets that just kind of tie everything in together. Little alleys. I would not even call this a street, to be honest. I think it's just all alleys through here. There might be a... Yeah, we have a street here. But let's just go ahead and make some alleys. How do we want to do this? So it comes off to a one-way. Let's get back to ground level here. I'm just going to take this road all the way around. Like so. And this is obviously overkill, but it is what it is. Get some crossroads in here. Yeah, that's fine for now. We'll zone some of that in. We'll call that good for now. Then we have some office demand. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our traffic. Okay, traffic is still bad. It's better, but it's still pretty bad. So now the jam seems to be happening here. Now, one of the things we could do is divert some of this traffic this way. But it'd be just another roundabout that we're gonna have to put in here. Maybe that's enough, though. I don't know. I think it's too big. Let's pause right quick. Maybe take out this roundabout. Let's see what we can do here. It's not letting me put in a roundabout there. Oh, it is an invalid shape. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to put in another... Just leave it. Dang, so we have a roundabout going into the stoplights. That kind of defeats the purpose of a roundabout. Maybe we can cheat the system. Let's see if that does anything. Does that allow us to put one in? It does. All right. I mean... people can kind of walk over there, whatever. Kind of hoping people get off right here, you know? Nice. Okay, you know another thing we could do too is upgrade this to a bigger road. With the replace tool. We're going to have to bulldoze some buildings to make it work. Yeah, because we did this earlier. We'll turn this into, let's do this a 4-lane. And then it's not letting us turn this into a 6-lane. And maybe it's because of this roundabout. What is this? Can I delete this? Yeah. We gotta delete those businesses. Now can we go to a 6-lane? Heck no, we can't. Let's delete those businesses. We're getting this road in, people. We'll take out the whole freaking city if we have to. I don't know why we can't put it in there. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, so we can put it in that way, but we couldn't upgrade the road? That makes no sense. Okay, let's try to put in a roundabout. Oh, these are the large roundabouts. Dang, I wanted to upgrade those. Well, that should help, right? Dude, this is crazy. Look at this traffic right here. It's like what you see on like Facebook and TikTok and like India and stuff. It's like an absolute free-for-all. 2 roundabouts side by side. This has got to be terrible for traffic. It's actually working, right? Nope. Just give it a second. It's actually moving, though. Yeah, I feel like we're moving, boys. Look at that. Yeah. We did it. I feel like there's a better way to do this. But I'm not that smart. Oh my goodness, look at our demands now. Okay, where are we sitting at? This is only 8,000 people? What? I feel like this is, I don't know many cities that have 8,000 people with skyscrapers, but... Okay. It'd probably also help our traffic if we ended up linking this up, because people are having to go all the way. Like, people are like having to get off here and then cross here to get here. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Let's take a quick look actually at how residential came out here. Okay, looks like that's all good. And let's take a quick look at our industrial. It's kind of popping up. We lost demand on that pretty quick. So I would like to do the commercial next. That's just kind of what I had in my head. And I haven't done commercial in a while. So let's take a look at how we continue expanding that. So we've built out like to here-ish. We're like directly below this. So we have our interstate that kind of runs, it continues to run south here, but we bend back because that's just where our interstate is right now. So all this could technically be commercial. And then we have an interstate that runs left to right here. Man, I'd really like to get into that. That'd be fun. We're just not there yet. So all this is commercial. All this. This also technically could be... Yeah, this is probably a mix of commercial and high-density residential. So let's just... Looks like there's a... Oh, Busch Stadium there. Cool. Let's see if we can put one of those in. And it looks like it's mainly just like alleys that come off this intersection link here. So I don't think there's anything too fancy we got to do. We do want to get this big street in, which I think we already have. I think that's this. Let me look. This is weird too, having this empty spot. We could put in a street here. Maybe this could be the street. We have a street here. What is this? Briarfield Street. We could come off of that for this. We have this street on our residential. Yeah, that's it. This residential street links up to this commercial street through this little weird zigzag it's got going on. So how... We don't have that weird zigzag, but we kind of have the street already here. So we'll just continue off of this one. I think that's good enough for now. We'll just link up to that interstate. Whoops, that is too tall. And then we'll just make kind of alleys through here. Small roads, whatever. Probably not alleys, since this is commercial. Everything here will probably be just 2-lane roads. Just kind of nicely bend that road back. Gonna bring it across like so. We'll just kind of stick with this curvature here of this pond. We might actually see if we can bring that up. I don't know if you can bring elevation up like that in this game, but are we pulling off of this? Oh, we're pulling off of it. We might just leave it. I don't know. We'll do something with it at some... We're not going to leave it. We'll do something with it at some point because I want this to be realistic. Nice. So this street comes straight down, and then there's just a bunch of little... So probably off of these streets that we built, we could just do alleys. No, streets should be fine. We'll just do streets. This is going to have a lot of traffic, and I feel like at some point we're just going to have to upgrade them anyways. I don't know why that's elevated. Oh, I guess there's a dip in the terrain there. Okay. See if we can just connect like so. Just kind of run a road through here. What else we got? We're running a road through there. Connect everything up. And yeah, that's pretty good. Now we can zone a little. And look at all three of these bars. That's crazy. So definitely want the high density residential in here. We'll just kind of spot it in. We got some commercial, old town styled apartment buildings. Here's a mixed housing. Let's try some of that. And we'll try some high density business. We'll zone in some low density. Looks like we're getting some big buildings put up here. And yeah, we'll let that do its thing. Oh, we also have some demand for office. And some high density office. And then, of course, low density housing. So let's put in a park. How do you do a park? A large park. Oh, that's as big as it gets? Oh, okay. Maybe we could put in multiple. Because we want to replicate this one. Fairground Park. And it looks like to me it's 2 or 3 parks in one. It's at least 2. Maybe we could do one plaza, one business plaza. We're just throwing like a whole bunch of stuff here. Is that kind of realistic? I feel like it needs to be moved. I feel like that's somewhat realistic. Continue our road here. People can get to it. I mean, I don't really like the looks of it, man. It looks terrible. I mean, it looks awful. Yeah, we're just going to put in a bunch of whatever this is, large plazas. I kind of want to rotate it. How do you rotate it? Whatever. Let's bulldoze that one then. We are wasting some money, boys. Maybe it's based on the way your camera's turned. I don't know. All right. Absolutely beautiful. Check our money. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good on that. All right, I think we're in the video here. So just recap, we put in some parks up here. We zoned a residential area. We zoned industrial. And then we started zoning some more commercial, high-density residential as well. Still not sure what to do about this highway. I'm gonna actually research this next video and try to get this tackled. Like right when I get off here, I'm going to look at this. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. I don't remember what we started out. I think we've gone up like a couple thousand population this video. So happy with that. Looks like we figured out this traffic issue. I think it was here. No, it was here. Yeah, we figured out the traffic issues. So looks like we're a megapolis. Maybe we started with all this unlocked. I can't remember, but we're doing what we can do. All right, boys. Thank you for watching. Peace.